Alright, this is an extension of a short I posted the other day that basically the accumulative opinion was that I'm an idiot and I need to be doing things different. Because you guys done that different. And your guys are the smartest guys on the planet. So, one was a cart tipper. Show me a fucking cart tipper. This thing's 10 foot tall. Nobody's provided me an example of a cart tipper. And then the other is do it by hand. And the one time I touched a trash bag by hand, I grabbed hypodermic needles and I had to go get a tetanus shot. I had to go get anti-fucking AIDS medication. And then I had to be tested, still getting tested now. Every month for 6 months, they want to test me. Because and you go, okay, yeah, you wear gloves, okay. I'm not freaking handling trash. The other thing is, we'll weigh the heaviest trash can today. We'll see. So they're like, yeah, just do it by hand. Just lift it up there and just throw it on in there. I couldn't even lift an empty trash can up there, let alone a freaking full one. I will bet we get a trash can over 200 pounds a day. And everyone's like, well, tell your customers not to put... You don't freaking tell customers. So one, they want them to bag them. Okay? Customers aren't going to bag the trash. Guarantee that. I would lose half of my customers from telling them to bag the trash. Why would they have me do it if Waste Management or GFL doesn't require it? And Waste Management and GFL is cheaper than I am. And they're semi-reliable. Waste Management's actually not bad around here. GFL in this area is not bad. There's some areas they're not very reliable. Anyways, we'll measure this thing real quick. It's freaking tall. You're not standing up here. We can go through the back, but it's not going to work. This thing holds 50 to 70 cans. So then we're going to go and empty it. It's not going to work. So my method works pretty well. We're going to time it, look at some math today. Yeah, that's it. This is a temporary solution. I built this business because your fearless president shut down our oil field. We have no oil field. I was oil field maintenance for 10 years. That's what my business is. And I have several employees, and we had to create something to fill in our time. We were losing time, and I didn't want to lay my guys off. So I went and created the trash business. It's pretty labor intensive right now. We're only 4 months into this. I've got 125 cans out. I don't know how many I do on Monday. I'll look. The plan is to build a cart tipper for this because nobody does it. So everyone's like, yeah, get a cart tipper. And I was like, dumpster's too tall. Go get another roll-off. These things are $50,000. Cart tippers are 5 to 10 grand for the little ones that work. So we do have a few things coming, but it takes money and time, and I don't have either. So, first on the list, we have this dumpster, which was a dumpster rental. I went and got last night. So we'll have the profit for this, and we'll actually just do the disposal fee and about half of it, saying that deliveries half of that, pickup is another half. So we'll just do the disposal on what we make with that today. The trash business has picked up the dumpster rental business quite a bit. We have dumpster rental number 2 ready to go. So I've got to put this over here. I've got to put my gooseneck trailer and dump it by hand. That's what the video I posted the other day. Nobody liked that. The original plan was not to wash trash cans. That's the main wrench in all of this, is that we clean all the trash cans, and that sucks because customers don't want their trash can swapped, and then they're like, our trash can didn't stink. We threw nothing but flowers away in it. So now we're washing trash cans. That's not going to be the forever thing. Working on the tipper. We're going to get that tipper going. It's going to be able to transfer from can to can, trailer to trailer. It's going to be beneficial. So it's 8 o'clock right now. So what time I show up to work? My guys usually don't show up till 10. We'll see how that goes. They might show up a little bit earlier because Monday is our busiest day. Our schedule has always been about 10 to 7. That was a schedule that me and my guys kind of picked or just fell into because I don't have a schedule. They show up, do the work, go home, whatever time they want. They do not have a set schedule. We've been doing this for 3 years. No issues with that. Take off whatever day they want, add on whatever day they want. They can work Saturdays, Sundays, any weekday, whatever. All right, so 8 o'clock. I do have to go find my dog because he got out of the fence. I'm gonna get, and the 6'4", that's the only thing you guys can laugh at me about. If the 6'4" breaks down today, that does not go into the math because that is my choice that I drive a 6.4 Power Stroke, which is a dumb choice. But it'll make it today. But yeah. And it gets terrible fuel mileage. So we'll even calculate the fuel and all my expenses. I understand I am not making that much money. My plan is in a year from now to be making money. I'm assuming I'm breaking even or making a little bit of money. We do this 2 days a week, and I've got another guy that does this 1 day a week, our 3rd day, and he is solely commission. So he does all this for 50% profit. So he really doesn't make money, but he also believes in this business. So, all right, I'm gonna go find my dog, and let's get this day rolling. Let's see the real math and how everything's going behind this. Other people were saying, yeah, we do 100 cans by hand. Well, what matters is time, I would assume, is how much time does it take you to do those 100 cans by hand? If you're taking longer than I am, your method is worse than mine. The other thing is density. I don't have much density. I think our furthest can is 12 miles. I think our range of route is about 12 miles today. So we have no density built up in this business. So we'll get the density. We'll get there. This is 4 months old. And we pushed out 125 cans so far for Monday's route. So I know that's not that much. This is a side business. Let's see how this goes. Let me go find my damn dog. Hey. Quit frickin' running away! Alright, so dog is found. The other thing, gotta wake up, check the battery, make sure it got changed. It's a really bad day if the battery doesn't get charged. We gotta come over here to the Power Stroke. We gotta come in here and we gotta put antifreeze in the Power Stroke because it goes somewhere. And check over the rest of it because this thing likes to put fluids where fluids don't belong. All right, antifreeze is where antifreeze belongs. Oil is on point. This thing used to refill itself. It used to grow. My oil always used to be like up here. 4 of you understand what I'm talking about. Doesn't do that anymore. Doesn't lose oil. Doesn't gain oil. So, good to go for a week. Half a gallon of antifreeze. Disappeared. Let's roll. Alright, so I'm getting 10.2 miles a gallon. That thing is actually pretty close. Our trip is on 0. We will see how many miles we put on this thing today. Okay, so all back, 9 o'clock exactly. That took 1 hour, 2 tons, $96 in disposal fees. I charged $195, so I make about $100 off of that. 10 miles or 15 miles on the truck. No, it was a little bit more than that. Well, whatever it is. So we're gonna leave this one here. We'll fill this up with extra trash And then we've got 21 cans loaded here. My wife in the driver's seat. And so we'll go knock out 21 cans. My guys are still not here. This trailer can do 14, barely do 21 cans. It's kind of complicated to do it, but we have the routes separated out. So 21 cans on this thing. I'll bring them back. By that time, the guys will be here and they'll get set up to do this thing. So go start on that. So 1 hour into this. All right, so we are 1 hour into this. So we have, what is it, 10 o'clock right now. So we have 21 cans we already went and picked up. Most of them empty. We've got 4 left, 5 left to empty. All right, guys, so the internet says that we are doing this wrong. That we should be dumping these en route. Okay, so you can't dump that by yourself, right?
I can try.
Do you want to try? Okay, so dump trailer. This is not even on the trailer, so this is 4 foot tall, sitting on the ground. So can't even haul it down the road like that.
Dump it right there? Yeah, I won't be able to.
Okay, well, what's that?
I won't be able to.
Okay, do you need Marcos's help?
Yeah.
Okay, Marcos. Can you guys try to dump that can in the dumpster without the trailer and the ramp? So now I have to take 2 people instead of just 1. I have to make this low somehow. So you guys can take trash out of it if you want, because they're saying toss bags. They actually did it. That's incredible. Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually surprised you guys did that. We should have weighed it. How much do you think that weighed?
50 pounds.
How much?
50.
Ah, that was probably more than 50. How much do you think?
Like 80?
You think that's it?
It ain't that bad.
Okay, so what are the chances of you fucking up your shoulder or something doing that 75 times a day?
That shit ain't gonna roll.
Huh?
That shit ain't gonna roll.
What do you mean? Yeah, you can't do it? Yeah. So, that's another heavy can. Do that one up by your... Yeah. So, this one's another heavy ass can. We need to weigh one of these. I told those guys I think some of these can weigh 200 pounds. Of course, we haven't.
That one's really, really heavy.
This one?
Yeah.
So just let him do it by himself, because I know. Okay. So, because I did a bunch by myself this morning. So this one's crazy heavy. Okay. Oh, that one's got a shit ton of grass clipping. So they also, that's wet grass. So they also want customers to bag up everything, which I don't think is gonna fly. I don't think customers will do that. But anyways, after doing this for 4 or 5 months, several different ways, what's the best method? This method.
So far, this is the best.
Okay. So yeah, the internet. I mean, well, these guys all own trash businesses, but they don't like this method of bringing them back to dump them. So those are the ones that we don't have to clean, and those are the ones that we do have to clean to return back. So we're an hour into 21 cans, right about an hour right now. We'll load that up, go do another route. These guys will clean those, get this loaded up to go to the dump, get the next trailer here. Yeah, so anyways, I told those guys I ain't freaking flinging bags. Plus you'd have to handle the trash. And then what happens when you touch bags of trash?
Sassy?
Huh?
You get stuck by a needle.
You get stuck by a freaking needle, just like I did. So, we technically don't have to touch any trash, just the can. All right, first can loaded. He's gonna go off to the dump with that one. Next route, ready for them to dump. Next dumpster set. Next route loaded up for that. They're cleaning cans. 11 o'clock, We got 3 routes done. I believe 3 more to go. Wait, 2 more to go. 11 o'clock, so. All right, so far everyone's been working on just this one project. Let's see how it goes. I think we're at 70. I think we got like 76 cans done so far. And then I did some calls on can sales. We got more people signing up, and I got one that needs a roll-off dumpster at 3 or 4 o'clock today. And I got one more roll-off dumpster to pick up and dump today. That was a last week rental, so go get a little bit more done. Done with that route, 1 more to go. So this is our next one. So that is our worst route because there's no density and everything is very, very far apart. So 12:30 now. So those are all full. They'll get them swapped out. He's got the dumpster done. I'm gonna go pick up the other dumpster rental. I'll let these guys take over the route. And let's see. So can I jump? Ooh, it's scary. So, oh yeah, not even that much. That's kind of odd. Not that much in there. So, oh, that's because we emptied a bunch of the cans into the other one. So, yeah. Last route left, 12:30, so we're gonna be a little bit behind what I thought, just due to the dumpster swapping. Found this in the trash. We're gonna fix that thing up and paint it to match what we want. All right, let's go get the dumpster rental done. So it is 2 o'clock. I just got the call that they're done with all of the trash cans. Somewhere back there, hopefully. And that thing is really well hidden. There's a trailer behind me. So I've got the other trailer that for disposal that was a weekend rental. So I'm at the landfill right now. Waiting in line to dump it, and then I've got to go take this to rent it out today and tomorrow. And we've got 4 more people signed up for trash today, and we average about 4 a day that we sign on. And then I've got 1 more dumpster rental to go deliver quite a bit later tonight. So check on my guys. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but they've got to empty those cans, clean those cans, stack everything, and then they're probably gonna move on to mechanic work. So I run a full-time mechanic shop, and then one is gonna move on to eBay stuff, so we run a full-time eBay store. And actually a lot of the stuff that we get for eBay is pulled out of the dumpster rentals. And the last time I looked, I've got videos on that on YouTube. We average about 6 to 7 grand every 3 months on that. So 2,000. Not sure how much of that is profit, but that's just kind of a side gig as well. So we're getting closer to the end of our day here. 2 o'clock. Well, trash day's done. I probably have 3 to 4 more hours and I still gotta go take lunch. So 3 to 4 more hours of swapping dumpsters around, and we'll call it a day. So the trash business has drastically picked up the dumpster business, because we have 104 cans out just on Monday's route, and we have 3 routes. We have a Wednesday route and a Thursday route. So we have several hundred cans out that are just basically like billboards for trash service. So even if people have Waste Management or GFL, they still call us based on our trash cans, and they're like, hey, you guys rent dumpsters? So once we started putting out trash cans, it probably quadrupled what we do in dumpster rentals. So another big benefit of this, like I said, see what this costs, or see what we end up making at the end of the day based off of one day. And there's some days we make good money with the mechanic shop and the awning business, along with this stuff. So that's my other two main businesses, but we ended up focusing more on trash to try to grow the trash business. And then once we get that set up, we'll go back to the mechanicking and hire someone on to fill in positions. It's a lot easier to hire for the trash business than it is mechanic or construction. Anyone can do the trash business. Very, very little people can do mechanic work, and not very many people can do construction at all. So I'll let you know some numbers within a few hours. One more dumpster dropped. Had a house rehab. Heading to lunch. So that one's all paid for. We do the full dumpster rental. So we schedule it in, and then by the time it's dropped off, it's fully paid for. So on to the next one. We are done for the day. Dumpster's loaded. They're gonna get that loaded onto the truck, get it put on the charger. Cans are all done. It is 4:30. Like I said, my guys started at 10, right? We'll have to look. I think they started at 10 and I started at 8.
We started at close to 9 because you had to go dump a dumpster.
Not me, the guys.
I know. We started around 9.
Oh. So, we've got one to deliver on the back of the Jeep, and we're done. So let me do some math on what everything looks like today. One guy, I'll do his full day of labor. He's working on making a gooseneck hitch for the tractor, and we got to do a quote on he diagnosed the bad transmission on the Duramax. We got to do a quote on it. All the trash cans ready to go for next run. We've got one on Wednesday and one on Thursday. So let's look at this real quick. All right, so dumpster number 1. At the beginning of the video, we figured that was about $100. So I charge $196 for disposal, and it was like 90 something for disposal at the dump. Dumpster number 2 was a previous trash, but it was a little bit of today's. It was $52 to get rid of that one. Dumpster number 3, I made $74.37. That is just for the disposal fee. That's not for rentals. I didn't include any rentals except for dumpster number 4. We rented out for $350. So not including any disposal fee or anything like that. We did 104 trash cans today at $30 a trash can divided by 4 for weekly service. That gives us $780 for that. And then we've got minus $216 for the guy's labor. And actually, I might be a little off on that one, but unless I did calculate that correctly. $40 in fuel deducted brings us down to $996.37. Profit for the day, that does not include paying, so that's what me and my wife would split or whatever. And then we also have one of the dumpsters to take out of that, so basically deduct the $96.37 for the dumpster we're going to dump tomorrow, and then maybe a little bit of labor on that. So $800 or $900 for the day profit. So, and that's what people are calling a waste of time. It is 5:30, so I put in, what did we start? She said we started at like 8, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, so I've got about 8.5 hours in, so a little over, I'd say about $100 an hour that I'm profiting. So that system does work. It is efficient. I could not imagine someone doing it much more efficient without buying a trash truck and blah, blah, blah. This is all equipment I already had around the shop when I started this business. We bought no equipment except for the trash cans. So we've got about $30,000 in on that side. And we're going to keep dumping money in on that side and keep doing this until I decide to do something else, I guess. Anyways, so shoulders are good. That's not a lot of physical labor. That's not going to kill any of our shoulders or knees or anything like that. It is exhausting. I am tired at the end of the day. And we made sales for 4 trash cans today and a few more. Set up a few more customers for dumpster rentals. So I'm sure this video is entirely too long. Like and subscribe. This was more for the haters. I had literally dozens and dozens of comments saying how this is probably the dumbest process that any of the trash guys I've ever seen on the trash site. That it was a lot of work and all their ways are better. And yeah, so we've tried it a lot of ways in 4, 5, 6 months that we've been at this. And we're going to probably try it a few more ways in the next couple months. I've got a few other things coming up, but like and subscribe, follow along. This is another update. You can go back to my other videos to see where I was at as I'm going. I mean, we started out 1 can at a time on this. So follow along, see where we're at in 3, 4, 5 months from now, see where this goes, and see what changes. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.